Darrell, just wanted to start talking about perhaps the importance of being positive around the place. You know, people will see the results and they'll see the chances you've created and maybe not scored, but it is about making sure that everybody's motivated and positive and keeps going at a time like this, isn't it?
Oh, we're very, very early in the early stages of the season. I am frustrated, if I'm honest with you, because I think certainly the 3 home games, the cup tie and the 2 league games could have quite comfortably, all 3 could have gone in our favour. Probably should have gone in our favour, to be honest with you, with a mixture of a bit of rubber to green, better finishing, better final third play. We've defended on a whole superbly, limited opposition to very, very few chances. But it's 3 games into the season. There's plenty of points, plenty chances of our new players building new relationships on the pitch, getting it together, and I'm pretty confident. Like I said, that I'm very optimistic about this group. The mentality of the group's very good, so there's no reason not to be positive.
It is about building those relationships as well, isn't it? You know, pairings across the pitch in different areas, and I suppose that will be key towards progressing.
It is, Phil, but we've had, you know, we look at everything data, and I know people can sometimes get bored with data and stats because the only real data that matters, I suppose, at the end of the day is the result. But we've had 107 in-games into the opposition's box, and that's better than the majority of the teams in this league so far after 3 games. It's hard to analyse data so early, but in general we're getting the ball into dangerous areas. We need to do better, work better angles to get the balls into dangerous areas. We've had plenty of opportunities. We've hit the woodwork 4 times in the last 2 home games as well, so there's a case of, you know, better finishing or a little bit of rubber the green as well. But we have to take that frustration away. The group's frustrated. Manager and coaching staff are frustrated that we've not had a better start in that first 9 days, 10 days of the season. But we have to take the positives out of that if we continue to do what we're doing with better end product, we'll win plenty more games this season.
Just to look at the other end, though, you're not conceding many either, and that's testament to a defence that is somewhat changed from last year and has got new players in it. Is that one of the positives that you take?
It is. We defended very well back end of last season. We're defending very well at the start of this season, and that needs to continue. But we're also creating a lot more chances than we were last season. So hopefully at both ends, both boxes are always vital. We want to keep making sure we're secure in our defensive aspect of our game, but also making sure that we take our opportunities at the other end.
Just wanted to talk about Dan Jones, actually, who had a good game last Saturday, played in lots of different positions for you early on. Is he a player you've looked at and thought, yeah, over those 3 games he's probably given me as much as he could give me at all?
I think, listen, I keep saying this, but the players have given us absolutely everything. We can all be frustrated with a bit of quality that we've lacked in key areas and key moments at the time and key decision makings. But in general, the groups show real determination, commitment, which should be a given but never is. And we need to continue to that. Keep the mental strength of the players positive. Like I said, it's a frustration for me just because we've had 3 home games and I thought the fans have been fantastic, absolutely superb. I'm just gutted that we haven't got at least 2 out of the wins, two wins out of the 3 games. To be honest with you, decisions cost us in the Sunderland game. Hit the woodwork 4 times in the last 2 games, but still got to do better.
The crowd has stuck with you as well, because it would be easy for him to turn, but the numbers that they've come in, they've backed you.
Yeah, I mean, to turn, we're very early into a new group of players. There's been a lot of changes at this football club, and I believe all for the right reasons. A lot of the players that they've been let go in the summer are not playing at this level. They're playing a level below or not got a club. So I think that shows me that the decisions made was the right decisions. Okay, now we're working with a whole new group of players that after 4 games have certainly deserved and warranted more points than we've actually got, and that's playing half a game with 10 men as well, may I add. So we'll keep believing in what we're doing. I hope the fans stay right firmly behind us. Let's have a little assessment after 10-12 games of where we're at. I think that's a realistic start to the season to see how well we've started the season, and let's keep building and being positive.
Dennis Politic on the bench the other night, but didn't come on. I know he's had a long-term injury. How near is he, do you think, to being involved in some capacity?
All the players in there, they're always in my thought process. Ago, Dennis needs a week or two of really getting his fitness levels up to it. He'll get better throughout the loan period, and he gives us another attacking option in the final third.
How do you describe him as a player? Is he a wide player?
Yeah, very aggressive. Sees the ball, sees the goal, wants to commit players, wants to score goals from wider areas of the pitch. Confident lad. So we're hoping he's a useful addition to the group.
And without giving the game away, there'll be lots of Vale fans looking for a certain number 10's name on the team sheet tomorrow. Can you tell us anything about how Tom is?
Yeah, listen, Tom's. It's been a frustration start for us because I talked about the gains in the box, but Tom Conlon, I think, still adds an extra 10-15% in our final third play. He's one of our better players, but we can't rush it so that he breaks down. We have to make sure that's right. So we'll wait and see how that keeps developing. And the pleasing thing for me is, and this is, I don't think this is being too disrespectful. I thought we were very reliant on Tom Conlon last year. You know, he's a standout player. We miss him this year, but for me, what showed me in these 3 games that we've not had him in the team, we can create chances, we can create opportunities in different ways. I think that's important when one of our key players are missing. And yet again, I'll talk about the group as a whole, as a squad. It's a very competitive group. I think it's a talented group that I believe is only going to get better.
One last thing I wanted to ask you. We talked about frustration. How do you deal with that as a manager? Are you the type to go home and nag the missus, or what do you do?
Just bang my head against a brick wall. I got very down the other night because I just thought, a little bit of lady luck. I thought, just a little bit of lady luck. Yes, we've got to be better. Yes, the quality's got to be good. But even a bit of Donald would have been a nice little treat in those last 3 out games. And people might say I'm not looking for excuses. I just think 4 times in 2 league games of it in the woodworks is quite high.